We're here today in the Dagger Tools classroom, and we're going to take a closer look at the features and the use of the Dagger Tools DTMBF1 metal banger forming station. And here you can see this is our current model. You can see in the background here in the video I've got a selection of models that have come about over the last 15 to 20 years, and some single-sided opposed to double-sided cross arms, singular post versus no cross arms, some with a different welded design, some with a breakdown kind of concept, but today's current model comes complete as a tri-foot design, makes it very stable. Footprint is quite small in the shop, so it makes it easy and convenient to move around and or get out of the way. It's they all come with casters, so they easily swing back, and you can move, stand around, and put it away when you don't need it. Also included with the stand, obviously the offset arm with two mounting points. The carousel that'll hold up to 8 tools, swing carousel. Comes with the handle dolly holder without any of the dollies, and multiple tool storage points. You can lock the upper arm down. You can lock the individual angle arms down or the cross member arms down if needed, depending on the shape, and quickly change from one option to the other, do things jointly depending on the project, the panel you're working on. This type of machine is great, or this type of stand works really well for doing any of your weld preparations, any smoothing, blending, and just about any size panel, as long as you can reach in to the working zone. It's great for doing tuck, capturing tucks in the tuck shrinking process, and any of your shaping. So you can use the small handle dollies. You can use the jumbo forming head style dollies. Multiple styles are available on the market. There's other styles that have been offered too. It also comes with some optional attachments, one being for putting a T-dolly or using T-dollies. And the T-dollies can be, your conventional looking T-dollies. And if we look back here in the picture, we can see where we have some structural tubing dollies that we use to obviously pick up the radius or the diameter of the face and introduce that into a panel. This kind of holder should pretty much fit anything that's on the market that we've seen to date as far as shank sizes and shank widths and thicknesses. So that's an option. Another option is to take your rotary shear, and you can conveniently locate it on this offset arm. This way here we can feed our panels in. We've got plenty of clearance. We get the maximum effective use of using the rotary shear, which is ideal for doing that high crown trimming and that type of work. At any given time we can pick that up and put it away when it's not in use. Another new feature is we've added a 4-point holder that allows us to put our handle dollies or our post dollies in storage, so we get up to 4 stored on the stand at any one time. So that's another feature. And last but not least, we take our dollies off, take our cross arm off, and we can now refit it with a fully adjustable shot bag stand holder that will take a traditional 12-inch shot bag. And nicely enough, we have all the room around it. We can work on it. It's adjustable in height, so for different height users in the shop, that's fine. And all the time we have that 8-tool carousel with all the convenient tools that are right there that we need for the job or a particular job, or just our favorites at any given time. So we can put our double-sided arm back in, we get a feel for what we can do. So in this case, we'll put a couple of forming threads back up into the stand, lock it in. And what's nice about it is we can generally get just about any size panel. We can do all our weld preparation work. We can get in here comfortably, work that around a shape or a form. We can do all types of metal finishing. So depending on the shape or the contour of the panel, we can get in there and work that panel. We have that comfort of doing that and the accessibility. Inside the panels, generally no problem, particularly for weld preparation. Great asset for that. We come in and do our weld, our preparation. And as I said earlier, if we had tucks, we can very quickly and conveniently set it up to capture our tucks. And there's probably a countless other range of processes we can do. I mean, you could retrofit one of the holders, and if you have some of the blacksmith stakes, could easily put a stake holder on there, and you could put a whole range of stake holders. Obviously, because you got the through hole, it will take the shank size and length without clearance problem. And you could probably put things like electric shear, put it into a fixed position holder, turn it on, and you could do a lot of pre-trimming. There's just it's almost open to the imagination, the different types of things you can do. And over the years, we had a close friend who had a tool company in London, Ontario, by the name of John Crosley. And John was probably the big proponent of bringing this type of metal working stand to the metalworking industry. So, and we appreciate John for his efforts over the years. He's now since retired, but and over time we've evolved the stand so that it obviously is a small footprint, very rugged, very durable, and very very flexible in what you can do with it. The initial stand, as we see it today here, has to ship motor freight because it's a weldment. But we do now make available a weld-up version, which basically everything you see, other than the forming heads and dollies, hammers, you get the whole kit for the whole stand pre-cut, pre-drilled, pre-deburred. We give you a pictorial of assembly sequence that we use here. You make it any way you want. Comes with the carousel assembly and the handle dolly holder. Lighter to ship. You weld it. It's about an hour and 15 minutes worth of weld time to put it together, and you put the finish on it that you choose. Very versatile, ideally suited for the marketplace. Proudly made here in Michigan, which a lot of the Dagger tool products are. And we thank you for taking the time to take a closer look at it with us and what you can do with the Banger Station. I know our students in the classroom, as you can see with the collection we have here, our students in the classroom over the years have appreciated the Banger Station and have either gone on to purchase one from us or make some variation of their own. So take a closer look. We appreciate your time, and thank you.